There are people who make their own desires themselves their God. How do they make it their God? Anything that governs your actions, your practices, your beliefs, your goals in life, and it becomes everything for you, that thing becomes your God. And Allah says in the Quran, Surah 45, verse 23, Allah says, did you ever consider the case of him who took his desire as his God? And then Allah caused him to go astray despite knowledge, and sealed his hearing and his heart, and cast a veil over his sight. Who after Allah can direct him to the right way? Will you not take heed? This is when someone wants to argue every point that Allah said. If it doesn't suit their desire, I will argue with you, I'll put you down, I will make my own belief systems because my desire is my God. Sometimes you see a comment from some lunatic or some ignorant person who is led astray, or an Islamophobe or something who follows their desire, and that little comment, for example, may say, a question that rattles your mind. Say, yeah, it's true. Why? Why can't I have a boyfriend and girlfriend? What's the problem? Well, so what? It's love. You're just loving someone. And then you get rattled because the shaitan comes in and says, yeah, you can't answer that, can you? And then suddenly, these little bit by little bit, you find these people moving away from even their deen. Whereas Islam came down to protect you, to put boundaries around you, to continue the message of the messengers before. This is not something new. To protect you from falling into harm in your dignity, in your deen, your religion, your mind, your family, your reputation, your body, your property. And this is why Allah says in the Quran, وَمَا قَدَرُ اللَّهَ حَقَّ قَدْرِهِ. They never gave Allah the due estimate that He deserves. Easy. Ya Allah, why does Allah do this? What would He want with that? Allah, the knower of everything. So what happens is that the young person listens to these over and over again and starts to become a little bit normalized to the haram, bit by bit. What comes into the ears, with the eyes, and then the heart it gets affected.